Well, good morning. Here we are, Morden Roxham. We come down from Cotteshall, stopped a little while mooring last night. It was really pleasant, although it rained a lot. And now we'll do a quick inside review of the boat Ibiza 2. Family boat, sleep 6. Reasonably comfortable. But I seem to bang my head on just about everything. So first of all, getting in, if we can, there's steps either side, little place to sit, maybe to fish. Come inside and you've got a living area with your cooker, sink and a little fridge. There's a cooker, and you've got some storage space down here, although some of it I'll show in a second. Stereo, DVD player, TV, couple of things in here though. That is your only 240 volt socket, that's it, and that there, just there, is your only 12 volt outlet socket. That's it, nothing else. You come underneath, bit of storage space under there, and it does have a microwave, which is in there. Yeah, it doesn't, well, you can take it out, but how you're really meant to use it, I don't know. I'd have rather probably not have had it, to be honest, but some people like it. I don't do microwave meals. Right, following on through, you have what people call a head, but I call it a toilet. Quite a large area actually. You've got the Jabsco, I've probably got that wrong, toilet, sort of like a pumpy thing, which I prefer, to be fair, because the other style of toilet that you get, I've always said bring air freshener with you on a holiday, because it can get a bit whiffy, because seals on them aren't very good. But with these, I would say no need, certainly on this boat anyway. Some of the problems are though, things to be aware of are the shower curtain, and there's nowhere to put your towel. Well, there is, just there, but the shower curtain comes across it, so if you put the towel there, your towel's going to get wet, so just bear that in mind. If you do bring a towel in, put it on the loose seat, and just remember to keep it covered, otherwise your loo roll will get wet, as mine did. Right, sink, 4-burner sink cooker, 4-burner cooker, no problem, just like ones that you're going to get at home, more than adequate. And you come outside into the cabin, single control. Remember, if you want to plug your phone in or any other 12 volt accessory, video cameras, whatever, that there is no 12 volt socket here, so bear that in mind. Cabin area, quite pleasant. You have a windy down roof and not electric. Again, not a problem, don't mind that. Richardsons give you these life jackets which inflate when you fall into the water, which I much prefer, they're not so bulky. They don't do them for the sort of young ones, but for early teenagers or like 10 years old, somewhere around there, they do these, which I much prefer. Also, I've always said that buy a map, and the map that I'd recommend of the Broads map, because it gives you all your mooring spaces and everything else. Tells you speed limits between places. Last time I came with Richardsons, we got sold a map for £5, which was, to be fair, not great at all, and I wish I hadn't have bought it. But this time they give you a decent map. So I went and spent a nearly £6 I think it was, on a map that's exactly the same as the one that Richardsons give you. So, I don't know what other boatyards do, but if you're coming with Richardsons, bear that in mind. They do give you a really decent map. Give you a quick view of it. So now here we go, just a part of what we've done. But you can possibly see it gives you landmarks. It gives you more in-depth features of the towns. Stuff like that, mooring places where there's electric for you, pubs, stuff like that. Obviously it's not going to tell you wild moorings, but also they give you an eating out guide, which is also really handy. So well done to Richardsons for doing that. Really useful, as well as the other little bits of info they give you. Right. Then we'll go back inside. That bit, this bit, lifts up so you don't bang your head, but I rest all my bits and pieces on there, so I do bang my head. And if I turn around to come inside, so I don't bang my head, so I have done on numerous occasions, you come to the first double bedroom. Right, what we've got? We've got a cupboard in the corner. Sort of a, I wouldn't call it full length, but it's not bad sort of size. It does. The wooden coat hangers we bought are not Richardsons, you get plastic ones. That's fine. The doorway's a little bit slim, but fat people like me, let's open some of these windows while we are here. It's always nice. But the the double bed, if you want to get, if you like being really cosy, it's nice. If you want a bit of ooh la la, well, I hope you're slim, because that just ain't happening in a bed that size. But it will sleep two. I'd call it a large single. Richardsons called it a double, which is fair enough. It's adequate. Comfortable, can't complain really. Turn around to the second loo and shower, which is really nice because all the bedrooms being at the front means if you need to get up, or the kids need to get up on a night, that they don't have to go to the back of the boat. So in here, it's another one of these pumpy Jabsco toilets. There. So don't know how you might pronounce that, whether I got that right or wrong, but anyway, there it is. I'm sure everyone wanted a close up of the toilet. There's a shower in here as well. The shower's really good, water's plentiful, and just up here you do have a towel rail too. That's these here. Okay. And again the shower curtain runs around. Just remember, keep all your stuff out of the way. There is a shelf there, but there's nothing else. There's nowhere to hang your shower gel or put anything like that, soap or whatever you might use. Anyway, right, and then to the front bedroom. Another cupboard. That's reasonable size. Get pretty much anything you want in there. There are drawers down the bottom for more storage. I've couple of windows, get these open. There are window to have a look out. Let's have a look out and see what we can see through the water on the windows. Is looking towards Roxham Bridge from the north side to the south side. Okay, and out the front there's the view. If I can get that right. You can get through there into that boatyard, and by all accounts, to moor your boat there is £500 a year. So if ever I get the opportunity to get a boat, that's where I'm going to be. Also, bear in mind that just over there, you can get the loos pumped out. I don't know how much it is. You can get water for the boat, which is £1, in like a meter machine. So don't worry about having to get it the other side of Roxham. You can't get it after 1 o'clock on a Sunday. You pump out. You can get water at any time, but you pump out, he goes home at 1 o'clock on a Sunday. So bear that in mind. We didn't. We wanted to pump out, although it wasn't urgent, but and he wasn't there, obviously. Anyway, little tiny window at the side, lets in a little bit of light. Single bed. It's comfortable. Can't complain with that. Single bed, obviously the other side, and that's it on Ibiza 2. You do have doors. These doors here that close on a night time, if you so wish, and doors the other side. And that is pretty much it. There's no checks to be made on the boat. The engine is a new engine. Although the boat probably dates back to the, I don't know, 70s. Someone will put me right. The engine's underneath those two covers. There's no checks to be done. On some of the boats I've had, you've had to check weed filters and check the oil every day, and Richardsons just say no, there's no weed filters, and they're reliable engines, so don't use oil, so don't worry about it. Can't fault Richardsons, extremely helpful. We got away nice and early. We got handed the boat at 1 o'clock in the afternoon instead of the time I think we were given, about 4. And by the time we got everything on the boat, all our gear, all our food, and the guy had given us, he'd done a quick safety check of the boat, went through the controls, and as we've been on boats before, we were underway within an hour or thereabouts. So you can't fault Richardsons at all. Really friendly people. No doubt other boatyards I would say are similar, apart from my pet hate of Royals through their poor service for sort of new customers. Royals you can't fault on the service generally. They put a bottle of wine on your boat. They've always done that. The first time I went with them, very good service. They're now taken over by, I believe it's to be the son of the family. They're smallish boatyard, very nice boats, as clean as any of the boats that you'll get on the Broads. Just that they like to deal with their regular customers that don't book through host seasons or whatever. They deal with them first, so their early start time that they advertise, earlier than all the other boatyards, don't believe it. It doesn't happen. When we went with them, because they had to show me how a bow thruster worked, which is a dash, switch on the dashboard, left or right for whatever direction you want to go. They had to take me a little way down the river to show me all of that, then back to their yard again. It's just pointless. After explaining I've been around boats for ages. Anyway, right, we'll have a little view of Roxham. Hope you've enjoyed this, and hope it's of some help in choosing a boat. If it's your first time, I will say, for a first time to try it out, do so. It's a pretty comfortable boat. You get the two sort of living areas, which is nice. It does sleep six on this sort of here, this thing. That comes out as a bed. I haven't had it out, but it comes out, no doubt it's very comfortable as well. So it does sleep six. I wouldn't. Family of four, or maybe a bit bigger, but family of four, first time boat, great. Not the most comfortable thing in the world. You get a bar stool there, from your helm position, there, that's your bar stool. Yeah, it's not the most comfortable boat, but for height of season, which this is, we have come away for 11 days. There's a reduction in cost because you're having more than 7 days. So the boat is roughly, from recognition, oh, you know what I mean. The boat roughly is £100 a day. Now for 4 people, you try going away for £100 a day, and that includes £125 that you pay up front for your fuel. Whatever fuel is left over, they dip the tank, work out how much you've used, work out how much is left, and you get money back on that. You're going to get something. And that's it. So thank you for watching the video. I'll give you a quick view of Wroxham, and whenever it might be, I'll give another review on a boat on another day, which more than likely will be next year when I can afford the next one. So, a view of Wroxham from the north side. Oh yeah, one pub not to bother with. There's a pub there, I think it's called King's Head. Had a day out in a car, because we don't live too far away. We're lucky not to live too far away. Worst pub meal I've ever had. Does not come recommended at all. Anyway, on that note, as Robin the Rascal would say, more as it happens. And Robin, if you're watching this, I'm sorry to nick your catchphrase. And those of you that might complain, is I don't do this very often, hardly at all. Robin comes across as a real nice guy. I'm sure he won't mind me saying more as it happens. I doubt he'll bother watching this. I doubt he'll even see it, but just in case you do, thank you for your blogs, Robin. Really enjoy them. And just trying to give some sort of idea of our boat, and how hopeless this looks to everyone else compared with yourself. But anyway, we shall see. A little bit of seating as well, if you want us more up here going to Wroxham.